Well, hi, namaste. I'm Adarsh, and this channel Helaro is basically about positive prepositions that is missing out in our life. So, to put it in layman's term, I talk about books, movies, series, discussions are there. Then I talk on quirky issues and whatever the freak is going out in this universe. Today, I'm going to talk about 4 books which I genuinely feel every person, specifically students, should read in their lifetime. मतलब ये तो थोड़ा cliche हो गया in their lifetime, but they should read. The point is this. So without any crap, let's get started. The first book that I'm going to talk about is The Indian Renaissance by Sanjeev Sanyal. Now, I'm a very huge fan of this author. For those people who don't know who Sanjeev Sanyal is, please leave this country. Sanjeev Sanyal is basically the principal economic advisor of our country and also a very big history buff, because if you have read his another book like Ocean of Churn and Land of Seven Rivers, those are just amazing books, but that we will discuss in another video. Coming back to the book, if I have to give a gist of this book, then I think it would be this line would be the gist of this book. So this line reads like, the difference was at the time when Indians were forcing out multinational companies and weighing down its talented professionals and entrepreneurs, Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew, so this is basically with reference to Singapore, was welcoming them with open arms. So this just gives that this book talks about open market economy, and it argues that prior to 91 reforms, अगर मतलब market open हो गया होता in late 60s or 70s, then the scenario could have been very much different. And if I talk about structure of this book, oh my god, like there are very less books that have such a systematic structure the way this book has. So there are first few chapters which talks about the golden era of India, or so to say Bharat, the golden age of Bharat prior to 11th century, talks about that. And then the last few chapters that talks about the present day solution in economics. So the author gives present solutions like legal reforms and etc. Things like these. Also, the best part, the writing style. It's so simple. I'm from non-eco background, yet I was able to like decipher and comprehend each and every part of this book from cover to cover. The next book is 12th Fail, and I know most of you would have heard of this book. It is quite famous. So 12th Fail is basically the biography of IPS Manoj Sharma, who is, if I'm not wrong, currently posted in West region of Mumbai. This book gives a detailed account of aspirant life of IPS Manoj Sharma from the time, as the title suggests, failing in 12th class till becoming getting a stature in civil services. That time frame has been depicted like a Bollywood movie in this book. So the sheer pressure, the sheer struggle he has seen all through his journey. I mean, he has done sporadic jobs like taking dogs to walk, then riding tempo, cooking food so that he could stay as a paying guest. The thing is, you have to read this book to see how this man has seen this much and yet made a phoenix out of his journey. The third book is biography of Swami Dayanand Saraswati. Now I have this version. There are many versions available of biography. The important thing is to read the biography. So the point is very simple. Whenever comes the race of social reforms, he's always deemed as the most orthodox or revivalist persona, but it is not this. When you'll read his biography, your thoughts would be clarified. Like when he said things like vedas are infallible, why he said that, what was his mentality when he said these things, and of course a tragic death. Last book is, sorry, वो library का है थोड़ा सा.
गजब बेइज्जती है.
This book is basically, I won't call it a masterpiece written on India and its geopolitics, but of course for beginners who want to start their reading journey with geopolitical books, then of course it's a good start. And I also liked its forward. Like I really, very few books write very good forward, and its forward I really liked. It was written by Michael Amacost, who is like president of Brookings Institution.